stare at that number. When it's green, you relax. When it's red, your chest tightens. All day, you judge yourself by one number, your P&L. You think that's managing risk. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Trading off your P&L is like driving while staring at the rear-view mirror. By the time that number tells you something's wrong, the crash has already happened. The reason is simple, and almost nobody really sits with it. Your P&L is a lagging indicator. It isn't your process, it's the result of your process. It only ever tells you what already happened. And a real blow-up, the kind that empties an account, is never one trade. It's a chain of small behaviors, each one drifting a little further off. And every one of them happens while your P&L still looks perfectly healthy. So today we're talking about the most underrated idea in trading, leading versus lagging indicators. Let's put the usual advice on the table. Watch your equity curve, cut your losses, and you've controlled your risk. Sounds responsible. It has two fatal holes. First, a stop loss triggers on price, not on behavior. By the time price hits your stop, the quality of your decisions already collapsed. The stop just limits the size of a mistake you already made. It's an airbag, not a steering wheel. Second, your equity curve only tells you how much you've lost. Not that you're turning into someone who loses. One is a scoreboard, the other is the cause. You stare at the scoreboard all day and stay blind to the cause, because the cause was never in that number. Here's a distinction that, once it's in your head, you can't unsee. On any trade, there are only two kinds of information: market conditions and your conditions. Market conditions are objective and external. Price structure, volume, support and resistance, order flow. They don't know who you are, and they don't care whether you're up or down today. Your conditions are subjective and internal. Your open profit, your account balance, your urge to win it back. The iron rule. Where you enter and where you exit can only be decided by market conditions. Here's the most common mistake there is. I'll take this trade off at $200, or I'll cut it at minus 200. Stop. Does the market know about your $200? Does resistance disappear because you've made enough? Does support fail because you want to get back to even? No. That $200 target is your ledger. It has nothing to do with where price should go. In that moment, you're not trading the market, you're trading your emotions, the right version. Your target sits at the next resistance or structural objective. Your stop sits where your entry thesis is proven wrong. The market tells you to get out, not your P&L. So are your conditions useless? No. They have a place, just a different one. Your conditions decide whether you trade, how big, and whether you're done for the day. Market conditions decide where each trade gets in and out. Your account balance decides your size. Risk is a fixed percent of the account divided by the stop distance the market gave you. It governs how big, not where you exit. Your daily max loss is a master switch. Hit it, and you're done for the day. But neither of those should ever reach over and touch where your stop goes. Most people never improve for exactly one reason. They mix the two ledgers into one, letting their open profit decide an exit that should have been decided by support and resistance. And that is the same disease as before. Letting your lagging P&L drive the decision instead of the objective market. Taking profit at $200 is driving by the rearview mirror in its purest form. Let's run a typical blow-up in slow motion so you can watch your conditions leak in and bend your execution. 9 a.m. You're sharp, trading the plan. One trade, clean setup, small win. 10:30. Two small losses. No big deal. Well within the odds. But something starts to move. 10:45. You re-enter, faster than usual. Normally, you wait for the pullback to confirm. This time, you jumped early. Once. 11 o'clock. Another entry, size a little bigger than normal. You tell yourself, I've got a read on this. I'll make it back. 11:20. You nudge a stop a few ticks wider. Give it room. Now look at your P&L. It might still be flat, even slightly green. On the screen, everything looks fine. But you are not the trader you were at 9. Your re-entry speed is 4 times your baseline. Your average size is up 50%. Your stop discipline dropped from 100% to 60%. The moment the alarm should have gone off was 11 o'clock. But your P&L gave you nothing then because it's lagging. 1 p.m., that number finally craters. You stare at it and your stomach drops. But what you're staring at is the wreckage of a crash that happened 2 hours ago. The smoke alarm went off after the fire burned out. Here's the core of it. Your P&L sits at the end of the causal chain. Your behavior sits at the front. Think about a physical. You don't wait for a heart attack to find out something's wrong. You check your blood pressure, your cholesterol. Those change before the disaster. Your P&L is the heart attack. Your behavioral metrics are your blood pressure. And the P&L has a more insidious problem. A single trade's outcome is full of noise. A good decision can lose. The odds were never 100%. A bad decision can win. Luck. So if you use P&L as your feedback signal, you learn exactly the wrong things. One lucky gamble reinforces the habit of oversizing. One disciplined trade that unluckily lost makes you doubt the right process. Your P&L rewards your bad luck and punishes your good habits. Your behavior doesn't lie. After 2 losses, I re-entered 4 times faster than normal. That's a fact, independent of today's luck. It's clean, it's early, and it's the only thing you actually control. I know what you're thinking, but in the end, it's about making money. How can P&L not matter? Of course it matters. Your P&L is the ultimate scoreboard, but the scoreboard isn't the steering wheel. No athlete plays by staring at the scoreboard. They watch the mechanics, the process, the things that cause the points. P&L is the goal you optimize. It is not the process metric you watch while you trade. Watch the result. You can't change the result. Watch the behavior, and you can. So how do you do it? 4 steps. You can start today with nothing but a notebook. 1. Define your behavioral baseline. Write down your normal numbers, how often you re-enter, your average size, your stop discipline rate, your average hold time, trades per hour. That's what calm you looks like. 2. Track the deviation, not the absolute. It's not, I took 5 trades, it's, I'm 4 times faster than normal. Every signal is relative to your own baseline. 3. Set behavioral triggers, not price triggers. Re-entry speed over 2 times baseline, forced 2-minute pause. Size over 1.5 times baseline, warning. Stop discipline under 80% today, done. And to be clear, that forced pause governs whether you fire again right now. Your conditions? Fair game. It never touches where your stop goes. That always belongs to the market. Every one of these fires before your P&L moves. 4. Close the loop. Tonight, don't ask, did I win or lose? Ask, how many times did I deviate from baseline? What triggered it? What was happening in that moment? Train trading like data, not like a feeling you scold yourself for. Honestly, a human can't watch these numbers in real time. The moment you're tilting is the exact moment you can't see yourself clearly. Institutions have known this forever. A Wall Street risk desk never just tells a trader to keep an eye on it. There's an independent system watching the behavioral drift in real time. That's why we built Meridian. On NinjaTrader 8, it watches your behavioral drift in real time. Re-entry speed, size creep, stop widening, and flags it before your P&L ever moves, so the rules your calm self set still hold when tilted you tries to override them. But hear me clearly, you do not need our tool to start. A sticky note with your baseline and 3 behavioral triggers already puts you ahead of 99% of traders still staring at their P&L. The tool just automates what Wall Street pays a whole risk team to do. So stop using your P&L as a steering wheel. It's a lagging scoreboard. By the time it speaks, it's already happened. Watch your behavior. It's the only thing that tells you the truth before the damage is done. And where each trade gets in and out, hand that to the market, not to your ledger.
Your P&L will lie to you. Your behavior won't. Tell me in the comments, before a blow-up, what's the first behavior that starts to drift for you? Adding size, widening stops, re-entering faster? Subscribe. This is trading psychology that respects how your brain actually works. No fluff.